Alright, we're back. I'm here with Anoya again.
Hello.
Last time we uncovered a memory in which the Baron presented his first toy to his dad, a trumpet. Unfortunately, his dad seemed to scoff at it, saying that he didn't have time for such nonsense. Now we're going to get a little abstract here. Things start to unravel, and it's going to get weird.
As if it wasn't already.
This stage has a gimmick. A harsh, cruel gimmick.
Gonna guess something to do with time?
Good guess.
It's been dogging us all this time through all these loading screens.
Baron! Baron! Where are you? I can't see you! Baron! Hurry up!
Wow.
Alright, so every stage of this world is timed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to make the best teddy bear we have ever made. It will be
So that's an audio clip we've already heard.
my son.
So we're in kind of a mishmash of the Baron's experiences, past and future. The portrait in the background there, that's actually Alice from The Rivers of Alice, which is another game Delirium Studios made. This is an interesting stage. There's a ton of audio clips. It's got possibly the best music in the game, in my opinion.
Come on, Baron. Be good and take your medicine.
I would put it probably number 2 in best music. Unfortunately, every time we get an audio clip, it resets the song.
And I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of audio clips.
Oh yeah. I don't know who this guy is on the wall.
Looks like more concept art from something.
Wait, I feel funny. As if everything were upside down. Maybe because you're standing on your head.
Just imagine in reality that's what we're actually doing.
In the padded cell that we're in.
The wooden rocking horse. The treasure chest. We're in your parents' attic.
This is a pretty swank attic.
That portrait on the wall there, I believe that's Mr. Fitting that he's in this room.
Memories from many sources here.
All those indie games he played. Alright, one down.
I don't know if it's just this stage or if it wasn't as noticeable before, but the background, you can really see the pixelation.
Oh, sure. I wonder if it's to do with the colors being used.
Yeah.
If the spatial dimensions are going crazy, now I understand. You're trapped in time. I told you this would happen. Run! Get out of there!
How can one run from time?
Now this stage, this motherfucking stage.
So your father says that you should play a lot in preparation for your future work? Well, go do it then, and leave me alone. Gardening is serious work.
So, audio thing we've already heard, and that's Mr. Bit Trip guy there, I think. Anyway, this stage, this fucking stage. I think I've lost the most lives on this one, just from time expiring on me. This guy on the wall, I don't know who this is.
I don't recognize it either.
Anyway, so we have 3 rooms here, but each room is split into 8 little subsections. So really we kind of have 24 rooms.
Damn.
Yeah, it is a bitch. The issue is, it's a really well-designed puzzle. I really like this puzzle. There are a lot of similarities between the different sections of the rooms. So, for example, we're in, that's 1, 2, 3, that'd be quadrant 4 we're in now, or excuse me, octant 4 we're in now. And all octant 4s have a similar setup with a blower that pushes you up out through the ceiling. So there's certainly a logic to getting through this stage, and it's really well done. You're like, okay, I need to get to octant 1, 2, 3, so I need to get to octant 4 and exit to the right. And so you have to plan ahead and get through it in that manner. The issue is, first of all, the motherfucking time limit.
Yeah.
It is way too harsh. It is too harsh. The other problem is it's kind of hard to see what's going on in the background rooms, or subsections, I should say. Unfortunately, in this game, you don't really have a means to inspect rooms that you're not in, which could really come in handy. So it involves a lot of guesswork. And then couple that with the time limit and the fact that all these rooms have similar layouts, you get lost so easily. So it comes down to, this is one of my favorite puzzles in the game, but they kind of screwed it up by, first of all, the time limit, and then also not allowing you to inspect the other rooms.
Yeah.
So a very frustrating stage.
Yeah, to hit you with this and then have a time limit, like it's really visually striking, but it's hard as balls.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know who that guy is above the door there.
Drawing a blank.
So this is what you've been doing all this time. Your first toy. A trumpet?
Alright, we've got the key and the puzzle piece. We have 2 collectibles and about a minute to do it.
Can we make it? And these clocks everywhere taunting us.
His young mind wasn't ready for a shock like that. It's a shame.
Alright, we got everything we need. Let's get out of here with 27 seconds to spare. And I'm using air quotes here, but I knew where I was going and what I was doing. So, holy shit.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that the timer keeps going when you're listening to the audio clips.
Yeah, it also does it when you're zoomed out to shift rooms around. Yeah, it still counts down time.
Ugh.
So that's such a tough stage. I think it probably is my favorite stage puzzle-wise, but then the limitations they put on it, puke.
Normal
Yeah.
to be confused. Here, your past, present, and even your future are all mixed together. The more time passes, the worse it becomes.
Interesting. And also very pink.
I don't know who's on the wall there. Some kind of a monkey. Is that the bomb monkey from
He's turned
Renegade
into a
Kid?
little boy.
It's so pixelated I can't tell.
Time stood still for him.
So I'll just go ahead and say there's not really a memory here. The portrait we're unlocking is just kind of a nonsense thing.
Swirling pictures.
A toy trumpet? That you designed? What nonsense. Son, this is no time for games. Time is of the essence.
I know on the wall here, that's the protagonist from Journey, I believe, the PS4 game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It's all sorts of indie callbacks here. I like the mix of the abstract and the normal room things. So which part is the future? I guess that's the future.
Pardon?
I guess that orange room is the future.
Yeah, I suppose so. Another teleporter.
I wish all businessmen were like this. Today, the von Sottendorff Toy Factory has decided to give a toy to every child in the city.
Another thing we've already
Hundreds of
heard.
children are lining up at the factory entrance.
Is that the cave story guy in this room on the top?
Couldn't get it. Maybe.
Ah, well. Well, with all these being time stages, it's going to make a short video overall.
Is this the only world that's timed? Or is there gonna be, like, where every world is timed?
All the stages of this world are timed, then we're back to the format of one per area.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid the damage is irreparable, and you'll bring time along with you.
The voice is coming off as kind of a dick, isn't he?
Yeah. So time is the enemy.
After suffering the attack in which both Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife were killed, the balance among nations could be upset by this
Wow, that's
And we
really magenta.
Are you shocked to see my son playing with the gardener's daughter, Mr. Mayor?
this one's one of the greatest hits.
Yeah.
Who did he play with? Your half-wit son?
And look, the hulking muscle man column guy's back. Hey, buddy.
Nice.
Yep, still working out, huh?
It's the valley of reused assets. Although having a breakdown is a good excuse to mash everything together.
Yeah, I agree.
Are those spikes?
Yep. That's, doesn't get any more video gamey than that, does it?
Our mind is just full of peril. Nice.
We all hear voices every now and then. It's only a problem when we start to pay attention to them.
So it's totally cool when you go against whatever they say.
Well, that makes sense. You know, these jumps get really precarious because it's not fatal if you fall, but you might not have enough time to actually get back to where you left off.
Yeah.
It makes it a little more nerve-wracking than it probably should be.
The memory for this world is kind of a cop-out. It's just swirling memories.
Yep. That's the guy from Guacamelee on the wall there.
Yeah, that one I know at least.
So that game's on my to-do list.
Oh, it's so good. Also, the Valley of Pandering.
Shoutouts, we'll call it that.
Well, at least they're not doing like some indie games and putting like outright portraits of YouTubers in their games.
Oh god.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's been done.
Oh no.
And,
Yeah, I can safely say that we're not going to do that.
oh good. And now Bailey is pawing at the my audacity. Damn it, cat. At least he can't do anything to the actual screen, but yeah, he's pawing at the volume bars.
He's like, I'm running the show now.
I can
You call
feel
this mixing?
Close by, closer and closer all the time. Come back, Baron. Come back.
Yeah, the levels aren't nearly high enough to hear him purring everywhere.
Oh. At least he's happy, huh?
Probably pick up his tail whacking my microphone stand over and over again, though.
The Baron's is a sad case. There's no doubt about it. But who's to say that he's not happier that way?
Ooh, that's ominous.
Hey, check it out. Remember this?
Oh, yes.
Fuck Beethoven. Camera.
Damn. I'm glad my earlier complaints about the lack of color has been addressed tenfold.
Yep, your complaints have been heard and addressed.
Now there's too much color.
There has been a call to the men of our glorious nation to collaborate in annihilating our enemies. Difficult, but glorious days lie ahead.
Oh, even more spikes. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Brain's really up in the ante against us. Yeah, this is definitely one of the best tracks.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and say I think the last stage has better music, but this is right up there. So again on the wall there, I think that's the cave story guy.
I thought I was imagining it before, but he definitely makes a winding noise when you go up those little spiral staircases.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. He also kind of clips through it.
And that's it's an animation you get trapped into if you accidentally brush too close to one. Then yep, you're going upstairs. Sorry.
Oh wow.
No way.
We've almost finished going to pieces.
So teleporter there, I couldn't figure out what the point of it was, but I think it's if you want to come back up. That's what it's for.
If you missed anything, I guess.
Yeah. So we have one last audio clip, but I take a moment here to kind of sit around because we haven't had the chance to hear the looping noise in this stage.
Oh wow. Old nemesis. Time.
Yep.
Still not as bad as the attic noise.
Shocked to see my son playing with the gardener's daughter.
I'm sticking with it. I'm a huge fan of those. I just love them. I'm putting my foot down. I like them. I don't know who's above the exit there. What game that is.
Man, 10 seconds to spare.
Yeah, jeez.
Yikes.
Poor guy.
What happened? Is a knight right by the last puzzle piece?
Well, you know the drill. Back to the hub.
Presents! Yay! Hope it's something nice for going through all that crap.
So that is the kitchen of the mansion.
Seems innocent enough.
Yeah, apparently he has something to remember in the kitchen. I mean, I for one, I could talk about food all day. Alright, he seems to have pulled out of whatever funk he was in. We're back to a standard stage next time.
Well, he bounces back quickly, but then again, he does have ankles of steel, so...
Exactly. We can't slow him down. Alright, that's going to do it for this time. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.